Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and well, welcome back to another movie review. But there's gonna be an edit. There's an edit here. I'm putting this before the actual review because I pre-recorded this one a while ago because I was attempting to do my anime month, right? But certain things happened, and I ended up postponing it. So this would have been for anime month though, but I'll just put it as a movie review since this one's an actual movie. So, but that's why when I cut to the actual review, that's why you'll have me with the goatee, what I was having a while ago. So I just want to say, but yeah, for this one, yep, happy. So I just wish to say happy birthday to me. This is my consider my birthday review. So yeah, I did apologize for that, but this is supposed to be originally for my anime month though, but. So this will be still go as a movie because it is a movie. It is in a movie. So, but yeah. So hope you enjoyed my review of Spy Family, White Code White. Yeah. So this is what I saw. I'll explain it though. But yeah, Spy Family Code White. I really enjoyed it though. It's probably say my favorite film of the year. I will say. So like I said, just letting you guys know. So once again, for my birthday review, hope you enjoy. So once again, happy birthday to me. Yay for me. So thanks for watching and stay tuned. And I'll say it at the end again. I usually do, but it's a habit. So here we go. My birthday review of Spy Family Code White. Hey everyone, Kyle once again. Welcome back to the next review for anime month. And next I'll be reviewing of the film that I really enjoyed, and that is the anime movie of Spy Family Code White. And as you already know, that how much I love Spy Family. I'm a big fan of the series. Especially I love our main characters of Lloyd, Yor, Anya, and all the other side characters as well, from Bond, Frankie, Handler, Fiona, aka Nightfall. I really love Spy Family, and I was looking forward to seeing the movie. I saw it twice. I first watched it in the Japanese with the English subtitles first. It was first of all the same voices who did it's the same people who did the same voices, right, for the characters. And then I saw it in the dub, right? And I say that both dubs, of course. I'm not getting, because I watch tons of animes in Japanese, right? I'm not condoning they are very good, they are very good in voicing the characters, but I also enjoy a lot. Most of the times I enjoy the English dub a lot as well for most animes I've watched. So both the Japanese and English dubbing voice actors, they all did a really good job. I know, so showing equal praise for both, right? But I always enjoyed for the English dub as well, because I always prefer, like my dad, he can't watch it in Japanese. He has to watch it in English because he can't watch it in Japanese because he doesn't understand. Listening it in Japanese is nothing that he does not like though, let alone watching in subtitles as well. He has a hard time watching the show while concentrating trying to focus on what they're saying in the subtitles, right? That's why my dad always prefers watching in English. To me, that doesn't bother me though. But yes, I enjoy more watching than English dub though. But the Japanese voice actors who did the same voices as the characters in the movie did a good job though. But as also for the English dub cast, they all did a really great job as well, because they both do also capture the essence of the characters like they did it from before. So, well, that's then done. Spy Family, the movie Code White, I loved it. I'm glad I saw it twice, and I saw it in the theater. It was a great experience watching an animated movie, especially from a series that I really loved. And the characters, they're just about just as great as they were as they are in the show. And they got like a lot of praise. I think it has a high rating on 96% Rotten Tomatoes. That's very good. I would say deservingly so. And well, it did more better overseas than here in America, though. But still, to me, the box office doesn't matter because or to me, as long as I love the movie, it's fine. But so continuing on, we see Lloyd do a mission in disguise, right? Getting these photos of these documents to Scott and his spy at this ball or party, right? And disguises as one of the women, and tells her, hey, though East and West is there's no war between the East and West is good now, no need for it. And we get the same classic spy family music, dun 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 dun. I'm doing a shitty job though, but it's hearing the same old music, which is good still. And then we see with Yor as aka the Thorn Princess, the assassin, killing some people, and then when they all go home to meet with their, as the narrator is explaining to us who they are and what they are, and the whole mission of the whole fake marriage, right? As we all know, and with Anya, with the telepath, and Bond, who sees the future, power of foresight. And then with the whole thing, this whole next mission is that Anya is taking a cooking class, right, in order for her to receive the next Stella that she to earn, right? And so they said that the principals can be judging, right? So with Lloyd's information, they wanted to make a dessert called a Mary Mary. And of course, throughout this whole movie, though, the many great meme faces of Anya is beyond hilarious, you know? I mean, no one can make as many meme faces as Anya does. So, since it's not popular around where they are, so they decided to take a trip to this place called Phrygia, where, I think where the person was supposed to be from, though, but, of course, also while explaining the whole, while she was at school with, of course, with Damien and her friends Becky, and of course the teacher, Mr. Henderson, elegance. Once again, I knew he was using that word, elegance. So he explained about the whole cooking competition, you know, to receive the next Stella. So they take the trip to Phrygia, and also with Anya. Before that, though, Lloyd was heading back to headquarters to determine what that Operation Strix is going to be put on hold for this other mission, right? So talking to once again the handler, and while he's leaving, Fiona, aka Nightfall, the love-obsessed spy who's so love-obsessed with Lloyd, her headway, but Lloyd catches it, but over in the distance with Anya working it, or not Anya, Yor working on her fake job at City Hall, right? She catches with her very sharp eye from a long way, sees, they assume that he's kissing another woman, right? And then her co-workers explain about 3 ways that a guy is cheating, right? Either he dresses differently, gives her lots of gifts, or taking more business trips. And with Yor's face is also hilarious as well. So since they decided to take the trip to Phrygia, and they want to go to see the trip on the train, Anya takes Bond, and he sees a vision that she opens up this suitcase, and so she takes this key that she found and opens they find the case, and she opens it, and it's a chocolate, and she accidentally swallows it. And these 2 guys who are looking for it, right? And which later turns out the chocolate contained a microfilm, a little microfilm, and she swallowed it. So, and then they chase her, and then Yor comes in and tells her to close her eyes. She beats him up, and it's like, oh, these guys are so clumsy, they fell on their own. Oh boy. And so they get there, and then they go to the restaurant where the Mary Mary is at, and the chef tells the story about behind how the restaurant got its name, right? And we get the quick flashback and see what Lloyd when he was a kid, saying how he doesn't want anyone to make anyone cry again, right, including himself. And then this army colonel comes in with a couple of his guys, wants to order the Mary Mary, but since they got the last slice, so they decided to play a little game with it. Whoever gets the last slice, and Lloyd challenged him, determine how much sugar in these desserts, right? Well, he names the sugars, right? But the thing is, though, the guy said to be precise, right? So the colonel puts down the exact amount of grams of sugar in each of the desserts. So he wins. He eats it. Of course, Anya with her face, right? So since they can't buy any, since they're gonna be there for the weekend, and all the ingredients are gonna be there on Monday, so they decided to go out and buy the ingredients themselves. And they go to this park, this fair, or whatever. They get most of the ingredients. They get this. There is this this game booth that shoots the items, but the guy rigged it so like there's stuff there's behind them, so if they shoot them, they won't fall down because they have a metal plate that's behind them, so they won't fall down, right? And so Anya, first reads the guy's mind, and then Lloyd takes a shot at it. Of course, he figures something is askew about it, so he shoots it away, and they all fall down, and the people are saying, "Oh, what is that behind there?" And the guy's like, "Oh, look, we got a winner!" He doesn't want to get any trouble about it. And the guy's like, Lloyd's like, "Well, it's nice to run a nice, honest business." And then, because Lloyd gets her some new lipstick, right? And she's like, "Oh, this is another sign of him cheating, right?" Or before he was wearing a turtleneck. It's like, he doesn't wear turtlenecks. So she's like, she wants to get to the bottom, like how, if he is having if there is another woman. So she once again, we saw before, she drinks a lot of liquor or alcohol. She gets drunk, and they both Anya makes them both go on the Ferris wheel, and Lloyd straightens out there is no other woman. Remember the vow we took, right? And of course, Anya, like she has done before, she gets so embarrassed she smacks him with a bump in his face. I'm like, oh my god. Oh man. And so they get all the ingredients except for there's one thing, the cherry liqueur. He searches all the other places around, can't find it. Until when Anya hears that there's another town over. And she takes Bond with her, and the two guys that she ran into before, and because they also work for the colonel, and so the soldiers, they see her, they grab her, and takes her to their like sort of like a dual Zeppelin type of aircraft. And so since they swallowed, since she swallowed, they have two choices: either cut her open or wait for her to shit it out. Oh my god! And then all the mean faces when she has to go to the bathroom so badly, but all of the faces that she's making, it's just making me laugh though. I was like, oh, I'm not. This is a dance, and just this is such a typical thing of Anya, And this whole thing where she has to go to the bathroom, then there's this whole vision she has of seeing the toilet gods, Now I will say though, I think that whole thing could have they prolonged too much of it, of her she has to go to the bathroom, like in this vision. Oh, here's the this guy, it's like, hey, it's time for you to go now, and just I think they prolonged it just just a little bit too much though, but because me, I'm not big of shit jokes, fart jokes, and all that stuff, right? I mean, luckily it was not that for one scene though, but I think they prolonged it just a little bit too much though, but that's a nitpick though, because I still love this movie anyway. So, and then it's like, well, the time she hasn't gone to the bathroom, so they have to cut her open. And so, but then Lloyd hears that she's been abducted. He takes a plane, and York gets on board, sneaks on board, and so they get on board. They shoot the plane, but he gets in it. York, she's on top of the plane. They start shooting at her. She's dodging. And then one, at least we know that she is ultimately fighting with this guy, this big mechanical bionic guy. And just to shoot basically a bionic machine gun type of robot, but he has a human head though. But just she's trying her best just to, hit him, with an axe or whatever, until ultimately when the place is getting on fire, she lights up the lipstick because it's oil, right? So she lights it on fire and sets the guy on fire. And Lloyd is on there. He uses his disguises, and ultimately when she gets into the fight on the bridge, when he disguises the Colonel, and mostly they get the wrong guy though, but they didn't kill him. Mostly they just knocked him out because they carry him out. And so Anya and Yor there, the plane is. The aircraft is heading towards the town, so they have to steer the wheel to get out of the way. Of course, as the wind is blowing, of course, Anya's face, of course, the mean faces. But they landed the wire, so the town is safe. And she sneezes the microfilm out, which she said she didn't swallow; it was caught in her teeth. So after all that, they get back into town. Lloyd gives the microfilm to the handler. And say, oh, the guy who was supposed to take care of your mission, he botched it up with a scandal. So your Operation Strix is back on your priority. And so now Anya's so happy now she's ready to cook, right? And of course we see also before that Damien makes those silly faces because we all know that Damien is crushing on Anya. I've said this before, right? We've seen him how he was in the show. He's still crushing on Anya. He's like, hey, you're an idiot. I hope yours turns out terrible. But ultimately, she can't do it because the oven breaks down, so now the vice principal is going to judge. So they have to find out what he likes for his dessert, so they decided to go on another trip. And I also forgot to mention that Nightfall follows them because she's she's so love-obsessed over Lloyd, Even says, oh, even when he says, oh, you're reliable, I can rely on you, she goes so gushing over, ooh, Because really how much love obsessed she is of him. And there's even a point where where Lloyd called Frankie regarding about the cherry liqueur, right? See if he can get a hand on it. But he said he'll try though. But he's talking to this girl, but she leaves him because he had to answer the phone. So of course, still Frankie once again still can't catch a break with women. Shows that as well. Yeah, but so I love this movie. It's already been my favorite film of this year because I love Spy Family. I love the series, and the film never disappointed. It just felt like, yeah, you can say it's a filler movie. It's still part of him trying to get us. Avaya still trying to get Estella though, but you can say it's a filler movie, or say it's nothing new to the material, it's its own content though. And that's the case, I don't care because I love it no matter what, whether this is part of the manga or not though. But I really love the movie. And to me, if it's a filler movie, it doesn't bother me because I still enjoy it, because the characters are still the same old characters we all know and love. Bond, Yor, Anya, Lloyd, and all the other characters too, right? And it was just a lot of fun humor as usual. Like I said, the many mean faces of Anya, even with Yor as well, Lloyd, and there was plenty of action, especially in the third act. It was great, and once again, well done animation as usual for a movie, of course. And I really enjoyed it. Spy Family Code White, I loved it. I saw it twice, whether it's in Japanese or in the English. Both voice actors on both ends of the spectrum, they both do their jobs really well. But especially for me also because of the English, because the English voice dub cast, they with their voice in the English, they do still capture the characters they're voicing, right? So especially our main trio. But yeah, it was fun. I was so entertained by the film, and just like I said, as a big fan of the series, I enjoyed it. But yeah, so yeah, that's Spy Family Code White. 2 thumbs up for me. I love the movie. So yeah, But yeah, but thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more stay tuned for more for Anime Month, and we'll see you next time. Later.